The Milkman's Cottage is located in Barrack Street in Hobart. It was first built in 1870s. It was one of three originally. Two of those unfortunately burnt down and this one was left standing. We've called it the Milkman's Cottage due to a milkman once upon a time living in the property. We really wanted to try and make it feel a little bit larger than what it was, so being able to draw some light deep into the heart of the building was really important to increase the volume or perceived volume of the home.
Hobart's famous for its fresh produce, clean air and the art scene. I lived overseas for 4 years. On arriving back to Hobart, I was determined to buy a place in the city. This place was the smallest and cheapest place that I could find. No one wanted it. I saw the potential in it straight away. I decided to put it on Airbnb for two different reasons. Most of my work life was interstate, so it made it easy for me to come back and live in the cottage when I needed to. But also, it just gives the opportunity to showcase Hobart. There's a lot of architects, junior architects, that stay here and they draw inspiration and they love it. When I first bought the property was dark, dingy, not very friendly to live in. The staircase was like a ladder basically. It was very steep and dangerous.
The changes were really to try and create a new entry into the building. The actual entry was through a bathroom originally.
The old stairs that used to go up through the floor of the bedroom broke the room up in two.
We ended up relocating a new kitchen sort of space and put that against the street edge. It actually overlooked the new courtyard which we created. The new staircase, it's located adjacent to the bathroom. It provides good connection to the bedroom upstairs. The entry is set back from the front street edge, so there's a bit of privacy when someone comes into the building or comes out of the building. When you come into the building, to the left is the kitchen. The kitchen space has got a big raked ceiling, so that draws the light into the space very early in the day. Around the window there's some angles so that there's light and shade within the space, not just one wash of clean light. The kitchen and all of the joinery within the building is really simple. We've got a steel top on that, which is going to patina and age over time.
The kitchen here has a full oven, induction cooktop, a small fridge and single drawer dishwasher. The bench table is custom made by my father. The wood's Tassie oak as well, it's the same as the wood on the door and above the kitchen there.
There's two pivot doors, a smaller one which is for day-to-day use to go in and out of the courtyard. One large one which will swing back. You can rack the big pivot door out so that the kitchen dining space becomes part of the courtyard as well. So the staircase which leads up to the loft, there's a concrete plinth at the base to sort of connect the bottom of the staircase with the actual concrete floor of the living part of the home. The corners of the staircase are quite often the parts of the stair that get touched and get damaged, so I've gone with the brass so that'll patina over time and age gracefully. And we've actually textured the material on the face of the stairs with some holes in the wall lining there. First thing in the morning, we're picking up on some of the sunlight, which is meant to go through those holes and create some patterning on the interior sort of edges of the walls. There's some cutouts between the stair, the study, and also the bedroom. That can allow some light into the building, but also so we get some views as well from the bedroom space out over the north parts of Hobart.
The bedroom was kept to a simple design. The bed, open cupboards, a single workstation that overlooks the kitchen and dining area.
We really want to keep the joinery looking as simple as possible. So the joinery is shaped like a triangle, if you like, but separated so that it's actually a usable space as well. Coming in from the front entrance, you turn to the right and go down a series of steps to the main living area. The living room's a little bit more cosy. It's a darker space with a lower ceiling. There's original floorboards located in that space which provide that nice warm feel. Matt really wanted a cinema space, so we sort of suggested that maybe the rear wall actually gets painted in the darker colour as well to provide more of that cinema type experience. There's additional joinery located on the side of the credenza. It's dark in colour as well, so that it's not an extra element within the room. Laundry's, I suppose, the one part where we had a bit of fun. You open up those white panels, bang, it's bright yellow in colour. The bathroom's located off the entry from the building. It's behind a pivot door, so you don't actually know that the bathroom is in behind that door. It's quite private. It's a very high ceiling in there with the skylight at the top to draw light down into the room. We've used natural materials, so there's some concrete render on the walls. Our philosophy of designing a small space would be storage is really important, but also I think volume and light are really important as well, because you can actually make a small space feel much larger through the incorporation of light and volume.
The design was kept simple, like 4 elements: concrete, white, timber and black. And it's made it very soft and very comfortable, and it's not overpowering. There's been opportunities to give back to the community through hosting. Last year during COVID, the cottage was given up to first responders so they can self-quarantine away from their families.
Thanks for watching. To receive updates on our latest episodes, please subscribe and click the notification bell. And if you have a unique space that you're interested in hosting on Airbnb, head to the link in our description to learn more.